Isn't my son or daughter just adorable? Yes, he is, or she is. Hello there, everybody. This is See What the Planet One here, and welcome to Let's Play Pokemon Let's Go Eevee for the Nintendo Switch, as you clearly saw. Now, people have been screaming ever since this game was first leaked, but then it got revealed, and everyone's like, oh yeah, look at that, this is the game that we wanted. And then as time went on, this is like, oh my god, why is this game so... why does it have to exist? Pokemon fans this day and age, am I right? But, honestly, yeah, if I'm gonna be completely honest, this is something that I never knew I wanted until I received it. And, to be perfectly honest, like, this is a game that I don't think it's all that bad. In fact, I'll probably say this right now, just jumping the gun a bit. This is the definitive Kanto experience, at least for me. It's either Fire Red and Leaf Green or this game that is the definitive Kanto experience. But anyway, I'm going to save all my specifics for the journey ahead because, trust me, there will be nice things said about this game. I know this is going to be a new concept to you, but there are going to be nice things that I have to say about this game. Either way, let's start Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. As soon as I switch my profiles, because apparently this is this is a game that requires profiles to save on. Oh, and by the way, every time you boot up the game, you have to choose a controller option. But I honestly recommend going handheld mode. If you have to play it on the TV, then just use one of the Joy-Cons. And since this is your very first time booting up this game, or at least done a thing, you get to choose your language. Oh, and by the way, you can't change the language after you already selected it, which sucks. But here you have your usual languages. But since I'm an American and obviously don't know any other languages other than Dora the Explorer's basic Spanish, we are going to go English. Hello there. Glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. And if you want to know how people tend to interact with these Pokemon, well, some people keep them as companions, others have them do battle, and as for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. Now, why don't you tell me about yourself? The hardest decision ever made. Choosing between a boy and a girl. So, following Sun and Moon's lead, you get to choose not only your gender, but your skin tone. Now, let's just say this Pokemon Let's Play is going to be a precursor to all other Pokemon games going forward that I might do on the channel. Because, I had to skip the 3DS era simply because of the fact that I don't have a way to record 3DS games at the moment. So, yeah, this is basically how I'm going to do things, going forward. Let's just say that. And by the way, ever since I found out that my name is technically gender neutral, it doesn't really matter what gender I choose. I always end up picking the girl anyway because, she's the girl and obviously she has the better clothing options, so we're going to go with that. And, of course, entering my name is always the big important thing. And there we go. Charlie is my name. This boy here is your friend and rival who has grown up right next door to you. What was his name now? What is your rival's name? Okay, so this guy's default name is Trace. Let's just say I don't have very nice things to say about him, but I'm gonna do him the honest, nice thing and name him his default name of Trace. So let's just say, you know, he's not that good of a rival. Anyway, let's just name him Trace. I see. His name is Trace. Charlie, my girl. Yes, my girl. Your very own Pokemon tale is about to unfold. Yes, a world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go, Eevee. Or Pikachu, whatever you want to prefer. Mom, I think I've been playing too many video games. I seem to be sucked into one. So, this is one of our only few instances where we're in our room, because of course we are. And of course, we have the opportunity to interact in our room. God, why can't I talk? It's a Nintendo Switch. It's hooked up to the TV. Okay, so we have the usual Nintendo console, you know, connected to our TV because we just so happen to have the hottest video game system known to man. Hey Charlie, here's what you need to know as a trainer. If you press the A button, you can talk to all kinds of people, and if you tilt the control stick more, you'll be able to run. Plus, if you open up the main menu by pressing the X button, you can save your progress too. Boy, I can't wait to get started, can you? Trace. And look at that, I have the hottest PC gaming can afford. I am a Twitch streamer. I sometimes am, but not really. Also, I never noticed on the... Wait, hold up. Is that the original sprite of, like, one of the original sprites for Pokemon on the... Okay. That's neat. Little details, I like them. And, of course, the only thing that we can do in the main menu is save. But, we're not going to go over the main menu just yet, because I want to get a move on. I'm coming up. Up and at 'em. How the hell did you get into my house without my permission? Morning, Charlie. What's going on? You got one weird look on your face. Yeah, I know, I got sucked into the TV. It was weird. Aw, never mind that. I couldn't wait any longer, so I came to get you. Today's finally the big day. We're finally going to get our first Pokemon from Professor Oak and become real trainers. Oh, but before we do... You read the email I sent you yesterday, right? You better have. Check your computer if you didn't. I already did. I'm gonna book it to Professor Oak's lab, so I'll see you there. Cool. Definitely, as someone who has played Kanto like a billion times, I can notice differences right away. Like the fact that everything's in 3D. The fact that on this movie, they're showing The Wizard of Oz when it was Stand By Me in the original. God, why would they show a rated R movie on a Game Boy? Like, Jesus Christ. I've seen that movie too, it's really good. Off you go to Professor Oak's lab. Trace asked the professor to give the two of you Pokemon of your own, didn't he? And you wanna know what's weird? No matter what skin tone you choose for your character, the mom's skin tone will always remain the same, which is weird, but okay. We're gonna head out now before I have any more questions about that. And there we go. Here is Pallet Town, our hometown, in HD. Indeed, HD. Well, I technically describe this game's looks as an HD Sun and Moon. That's basically what this game is basically all about. A test to see if they can get off the ground, the Nintendo Switch's technology, And speaking of which, technology is incredible! Yeah, this dude. Now you can connect your smartphone to your game console and send data between them. I know it's crazy. Technology is weird. So weird. How things have more than likely not progressed. I don't even know. But apparently Professor Oak, has two assistants who says the same thing. And this woman who also says, hey, Professor Oak is a highly acknowledged Pokemon researcher, so there you go. Either way, Professor Oak seems to be out. So we are going to go out and look for him. But before we do, I do want to explore all around the town because that's just what I'm all about. Oh, hi Charlie. Looking for Trace? He went to pick you up. Did you miss each other? No he didn't. He barged into my room and he was really weird. And you probably want to do something about that. Oh, look at that. A little picture of Trace. That's cool. That's neat. Can I turn on to TV? No, I can see my face reflected. I can't really, but, video games. Oh, there he is right there. We could just technically gone a few steps away from our house, but there he is. Well, my good Pidgey, thanks for the help. I think I understand you all a bit better now, thanks to this. Ah, if it isn't Charlie. Oh, of course. I promised to give you and Trace your Pokemon today, didn't I? Well, in that case, why don't we head over to... Oh god, a tutorial already! Look at that! A wild Eevee! Oh my god! Well, didn't expect this. A catching tutorial already? Oh my god! Alright, so Pokemon Let's Go, let's just say, is a more casual experience. So, basically, if you're gonna play on the TV, you're gonna have to use the Joy-Con. Or the Pokeball Plus, which I already have, but we're gonna go over a lot later on. And here's the menu, right here. And if you played a certain Pokemon mobile game that's really popular, this should look very familiar to you. So we press, yes, I know. So we press A to get ready. And then we wave the Joy-Con to throw the Pokeball. Or at the very least, hold it like the way, the game's telling us to. And there we go. Simple as that. Got an excellent throw at that, like Jesus Christ. Believe me, there are going to be a lot of excellence. And there we go. We actually get to catch the Pokemon ourselves. One nice thing. The tutorial for catching Pokemon is nice and sweet. Short and sweet and to the point. That was a pretty fine performance for a first-timer. Why don't you pick up that Pokeball and give that Eevee you caught a name? What in the... Wow, that's a lively Pokemon if I've ever seen one. Let's blast through with Sonic speed! God, Eevee just like, oh my god. I don't know why, that gets me every time, man. Professor Oak! Those Pokeballs there, I could have sworn there were two a bit ago, but now there are 3. A perfectly reasonable reaction, my boy. You see, one of them is an Eevee that Charlie caught just now. So wait, Charlie, you caught it yourself? And there it is. Just right there. What? I never seen that before. Ho ho ho, Moto Shiroi, as they say in Nippon. Well, this is it. Take that Pokeball and keep a good hold of it this time. Yeah, you better. Yeah, I better. The Eevee is mine, and it's the middle Pokeball, obviously. Thank you, Trace. That was needed. This child is mine. What a strange Pokemon indeed. It sure doesn't seem like staying in one place. But it looks as though it's taken a shine to you, Charlie. Why not give it a name? Well, we would like to give our Eevee a nickname, but we're not going to do that because we don't even know what gender it is yet. Didn't even display it when we were trying to catch it, so for the time being, it's just going to remain Eevee for now, but we're going to change that very shortly. And of course, being the opposite version, you would get Pikachu, while Trace would get an Eevee, but here, Trace gets Pikachu. And look at that. Eevee is following us. That's weird. For a new trainer to catch their first Pokemon themselves. Even I've never seen such a thing. Haha. Yes. Oh, it's really cute. Pikachu is just what I wanted. But what about this other Pokemon? We're just gonna not know what that is? Really? Professor Oak, seriously? Oh, just one more thing. Now that the two of you are setting out as trainers, I'd like to ask your help with something. Take this with you on your journeys. So yeah, seriously, we're not gonna know what that third Pokemon is? Why isn't anyone else complaining about that? What's that third Pokemon? What is that thing, Professor? This is the Pokédex I've designed. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught, and it makes an entry for each. It's an extremely high-tech tool. Charlie and Trace, I want you to take each one with you. I don't know why my brain stopped right there, but basically we get the Pokédex. And there it is. You'll find that you can't get every detailed data on Pokemon just by seeing them. You must catch a Pokemon to gather the most complete data. To make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world. That was my dream. But I'm an old man now, too old to get the job done myself. Besides, I have a lab to stand in. Alone. Forever. That's why I want you young trainers to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Again. For like the umpteenth time. A Pokédex, huh? We're gonna meet so many Pokemon. This keeps getting better and better. I'm setting out now. Charlie, you should do the same. And if you think you're ready, that is... shows with you, though. I'm ready already. I'm ready already, you ass. Yeah. So yeah, Eevee is following behind us. And of course, if we get interrupted again. Yes, we get interrupted again. Hi, Mom. Oh, how cute. This is the one you got from the professor? What? You caught it yourself? That's amazing. What shall I call your new friend? Eevee? Well, that's its name. Until we know what gender it is. My, how energetic. I suppose that means you two will be setting off on an adventure today, right? I thought this day might come soon, so I planned ahead and got this for you. A town map that we don't need because I played this game a million times already. Well, not this game, but Kanto. In general. Either way, yay, we won't get interrupted anymore as Mom fades away into existence. Thank you, Thanos. Eevee will follow behind us. And we actually get to see what Eevee is. Oh, Eevee's a boy. Okay. So before we head out onto Route 1, where we already can see plenty of Pokemon just waiting for us. First off, options. So, of course, we're going to set the speed to fast, and going forward, I am going to set the battle style to set rather than switch. Since this is basically my first Pokemon game that's actually new in like forever. Gonna turn the vibration off. Battle effects on, yes. The things that the fans complain about help me. Okay, and movie skipping. We can skip cutscenes if you choose to turn them on or off. We're gonna keep them off because, you know, I want to show off everything. And by the way, for all you shiny hunters, background music. You can do this, and then it'll be completely quiet. So then you'll be able to play your own soundtrack. instead of the game's soundtrack like 24/7. I don't know why this feature is ignored, since this has basically the first ever Pokemon game that allows you to completely change the sound, and I have no idea, or at least the volume of sound. I have no idea why more people aren't talking about that. Either way, next up, we have, the party. It might be standard issue, but here's the thing. Change name. There is no name rater in this game. You can just simply go to your party, or Pokemon box, which is yet another thing I will compliment on, and you'll be able to change your name, change the Pokemon's names, whenever you want. So long as it's yours. For traded Pokemon, obviously, it's impossible, but, it's good. Either way, our Eevee is a boy. So, since he's my son, I am going to nickname this little dude Charlie Jr. Yes, indeed. He is my son, and I will be a good dad to him. And, yeah. Changing your nickname whenever you want. It's a small thing, but it's a very appreciated thing. Why don't people talk about this more? Also, as you can see, Y button, open up Pokemon box. Since obviously we don't have any other Pokemon other than Eevee for right now, this is basically our PC box. We have the PC wherever we go. There is no more PC whenever we get to a Pokemon Center. And yeah, very, very convenient. And that's what I really want from games going forward, is the fact that we have the Pokemon box with us, and the fact that we can change, names whenever we want. It's insane. It's honestly insane. And the fun doesn't stop there, because we have a lot of Pokemon here, and guess what? No random encounters either. Yeah, no random encounters, so we can just walk up to Pokemon like this, and we can catch them. Right here. And we got this Bellsprout right here, of course. So, basically, here's how catching works. We start off with 50 Pokeballs. And just like Pokemon Go, if you ever played that, we gotta time our Pokemon throws, or Pokeball throws, just right if we want to, catch the Pokemon. Like, if we want an excellent throw, the green ring in the middle has to be very small. And, as you can plainly see, that green ring is obviously, for bonuses. In this case, experience bonuses. There are still trainer battles in this game, but this game really, really encourages you to catch Pokemon for experience rather than battle them. Or battle with them. So, yeah. Catch plenty of Pokemon, because it basically eliminates the need for grinding. It kinda, eliminates that. Yeah. So, just go on and catch Pokemon as much as you want. You have free reign. You can catch whatever Pokemon you find, suitable. So there you go. Again, that's like literally 4 things that I will compliment on very nicely. The fact that the catching tutorial is short and sweet. The fact that you can nickname your Pokemon whenever you want instead of being reserved for a specific NPC. The fact that no random encounters exist. And also, 4, the fact that the PC box is wherever you go. And number 5, yeah, let's add number 5 into the mix. Number 5 is following Pokemon. Yeah, people have been screaming at Game Freak for this feature to return ever since Heart Gold and Soul Silver. This actually originated from Pokemon Yellow because, well, Pokemon Yellow is sort of the inspiration for this game. This is more of a remake of Pokemon Yellow than anything else. The fact that you have, a Pikachu or an Eevee to start off on, depending on your version. Which, obviously I'm playing Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. So my starter Pokemon is an Eevee. And in Pikachu, your starter Pokemon will be Pikachu. So, yeah. Oh, and by the way, if you're worried about, your Eevee or your Pikachu being the only Eevee and Pikachus in Let's Go, don't worry. Don't worry about a thing. You'll be able to catch other Pikachu and Eevee later on. Well, more specifically Pikachu, like later, a little bit later on. You'll have to wait a little bit before you can get your opportunity to catch other Eevees. So yeah, 5 things that I've already complimented on, and it's only the first part of the game. Believe me, this is coming from a longtime fan of the series that has been with this series ever since Pokemon Red and Blue. Seriously, I know some things. I know, man! You got a pretty sweet Pokemon with you. I'll bring along my favorite Pokemon later, so you better battle me when I do. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool, bruh. Either way, going into a little bit more detail about, the Pokemon box. You can remove Pokemon from your party, of course, by simply selecting them. And, yeah, it's pretty convenient. Very convenient that you have your Pokemon box wherever you go, so that's really, really cool. But either way, what's that? Is that a Meowth I see? Is that an anime character I see? Is that a Team Rocket I see? What are you doing here, twerp? Shoo, go pester somewhere else. Or someone else, whatever. What do you want? You can't pass through here right now. We're in the middle of guard duty, so it's very important. Aw, man, Meowth better speak too. You are a sin on humanity! Like, how can they have a game where they have Team Rocket in there and Meowth, the Team Rocket that we know and love from the anime, and not have Meowth talk? That's... Why isn't anyone else complaining about that? Instead, we have to complain about high-quality animations in Pokemon Sword and Shield, how the water looks like oil, how that one tree looks really, really bad, but Meowth not talking? That's a sin, man! I know it's like a very minor thing, but God! Hey, you came up from Pallet Town? You must know Professor Oak, right? Why is my voice crack? I got a delivery for him, but I really can't leave the Pokemon unattended right now. Can you take this to Professor Oak for me? And we got a parcel. Cool. So yeah, we literally can't pass by right now because, those guys are blocking the way instead of a guy who is drunk. I mean, needs his coffee. Yeah, needs his coffee. Also, game holding your hand gives you the option to not have the game hold your hand. Okay, so there's going to be several instances where the game will tell you, hey, do you want to go over to your next stop? Well, not really your next stop, but just, a destination towards your next stop. We're only going to use this once to head straight back to the Professor Oak's lab because, well, I don't want to waste any more of your time than I already have. So yeah, we're only going to use that once. Don't get used to it. Why, Charlie? Back so soon? How's little Eevee doing? Yes, my son, Charlie Jr., is complete. Goodness me! Eevee here seems to really become a true partner to you, Charlie. I think you got what it takes to become a great Pokemon trainer. What's that? You have something for me? Oh, so my order has arrived. Thank you for bringing it to me. Hey, Professor Oak, it's about my Pikachu. Its moves are... Whoa, Charlie, that's so cool. Eevee just rides on you like that? That literally just happened. Ah, now that we have Trace as well. What fine timing. I've just been delivered some very handy items, which I think I'll share with the two of you. Raspberries. We actually did get one from catching another Pokemon before, but I'm going to explain how that works a little bit later. I'll stop you right there, son. Those berries are for Pokemon to eat, not you. Well, what if we get hungry? When you want to catch a Pokemon, try throwing one of those at your target before you take a Pokeball in hand. You'll find that wild Pokemon will be so happy to have a berry to nibble on that they'll become much easier for you to catch. Yeah, one long-winded explanation. Yes, raspberries help helps you catch Pokemon easier. That was close. I nearly swallowed up one of them myself. Now then, you two, it's up to you to decide if you want to catch lots of different Pokemon or simply training up your favorites. My only request is that you have fun either way. As for me, I want to catch tons of different Pokemon, but I want to train them up to be strong too. Heh. I hope you get the chance to meet many different Pokemon on your journeys. Okay, cool, thanks. Bye. Wait up! Come on, Charlie. You do know that you can do more with Pokemon than just catch them, right? If you're a trainer, you can have Pokemon battles with other trainers too. I'll show you exactly what I mean. It's battle time! First of all, the details in that animation, that looks just like the Game Boy one. Oh my god. So yeah, Trace is sending out his Pikachu, and we're gonna send out our Eevee. Our level 7 Eevee, Jesus. Alright, so here's how Pokemon battles generally work. With trainers, you can't run away from them. And yeah, you can choose to fight, which means you get your basic selection of attacks, like Tackle, Tail Whip, Growl, and Quick Attack. We can go to our Pokemon, and we can switch them out whenever we want. Or you can go into your bag if you want to use an item. We don't have any at the moment, so we're just going to go ahead and attack. So, let's do the one attack that broke the community! Tail Whip! Yeah, look at that! Look at that Tail Whip, dude! Look at it! Alright. Thundershock. Don't paralyze. Good. Alright, now that we nerfed its defense a little bit, Quick Attack. Woo! See? The benefit of catching Pokemon is kind of cool. Also, Pikachu with Growl. Pfft, nah, we're cool. We're good, fam. We're good. GG. And by the way, automatic experience share, by the way. This is a casual game. What? Did I lose? It's kind of funny because the, on my TV, the text is cut off a little bit. So that's going to be a little bit awkward. Aw, jeez. There I went, mouthing off and like everything. And then I lost. How embarrassing. Yeah, I probably should have trained up my Pokemon a little bit before. But I sound like Butters. Let's battle again sometime. You did enjoy your first taste of battle, young Charlie. Your partner Eevee seemed to like it. Yes, they did. Yes, my little son did. He is a good boy. He is a very good boy. Either way, we can head out, but first, we basically have to interact with Trace's sister here. And I got the perfect little gift for such a great team. Here, take this. Sportswear, which means this game is automatically a better remake than RS. Even though I like RS, because it allows you to change up clothes. Try putting it on Eevee. You can go on an adventure with matching clothes. Oh? Oh? And there we go. Pokemon Pet Simulator, go! So basically, this is the Pokemon Me of Let's Go. Being able to play with your Eevee. So, since we're playing with the Joy-Con, we gotta use, you know, the gyroscope to pet our Eevee. And look at our happy boy. Yeah, I love it when it purrs. Eevee is a good son. Or Charlie Jr. is a good son, yeah. And we can also feed our Pokemon, or at least your partner Pokemon, you know, berries. But there is a limit to how much you can feed at a time, so yeah, it's a cool thing, actually. And by the way, expect your Eevee's, like, happiness to raise a lot. So yeah, just be wary of that. Your partner Pokemon, Pikachu or Eevee, is gonna be, you know, oh god! Is gonna be ultra powerful by the end of this all. But yeah, one more thing. As Professor Oak said, using berries on Pokemon, or in this case, a raspberry, helps out with catching Pokemon. So they'll be easier to get stuck into Pokeball. So yeah. There you go. There is actually a lot more to catching Pokemon than just simply, catching the Pokemon. And you probably already saw it before. But if you catch, the same Pokemon all in a row like I do with Pidgey, you'll get what's called a catch combo. That's going to be important if you want to do some shiny hunting and also some grinding. So yeah, very, very big stuff happening here. But yeah, I hope you get a taste of what Pokemon Let's Go has to offer, despite being a more casual game of the series, because, I feel like it really does have a lot of the things that Pokemon fans really wanted, such as following Pokemon, being able to change Pokemon's names whenever you want, no random encounters. I feel like all that's really, really interesting in a game like this. And there's plenty more like that, as we keep on going along. But, for the time being, this is a pretty cool little game that we have here. A nice, chill Pokemon experience. Also, saving just happens to be really, really fast. The power of the Switch, man. The power of the Switch. So either way, I will see you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.